split down the middle. There is like the Spaniard Andy, the American Andy.
It's been a long time since I've actually gone to a live game and watched my team play like that. Probably since the 80s, you know. Well, my father was from New Jersey. He joined the United States Air Force, and he ended up getting stationed in Torrejon Air Force Base right outside of Madrid. So it was probably late 60s, early 70s, and he comes with like his big American muscle car, and he's, you know, driving down the streets of Madrid. Him and two other friends are in the car. So the story goes, which my mother always denies, that my mother and two of her friends were hitchhiking. And so my father with his two friends said, hey, look at these pretty Spanish ladies. So they pulled over and they said, hey, do you need a ride? And so they got in. Two out of the three couples ended up getting married. And one of them was my father to my mother.
He's kind of split down the middle, you know. There is like the Spaniard Andy, the American Andy.
From the moment I met him, he's always had one true passion, Real Madrid. And now Roxy is following in those footsteps.
I enjoy endurance sports, so my very favorite is long distance skateboarding, which is kind of different because we'll have a course and you race against, you know, people from all around the world will come to test to see who can make it the farthest in a 24-hour period. Actually, I have, you know, a Guinness World Record where I had gone 309 miles in the 24 hours.
We are really involved with his races, the whole family. The kids, they tell everybody that they have a father that has had a Guinness Book of World Record. They're really, really, really proud of him.
So Roxy, when I was your age and I lived in Madrid, my abuelo, he used to take me to the Real Madrid games there. So now I'm taking you to pass on the tradition. My abuelo was a socio, so I would always tell him, abuelo, when you're going to the game, you have to bring me. You know, he had just one ticket, it was his. So he used to take a long trench coat and he would put me inside the trench coat, and he used to just sneak me into to games in the Bernabeu. The most dominant soccer team is in your own hometown. Who's not gonna fall in love with it? And it's funny too, because I really try to think back and I don't remember any time that I didn't know who Real Madrid was. So it's pretty special. It was a 92. It was the year the Olympics went to Barcelona, and that was the final year for Torrejon Air Force Base. They finally finished the contract that they had set all the way back from the 50s, and they closed the base, and it was kind of this surreal moment that, you know, wow, here goes your whole childhood and a place that you kind of grew up knowing that was going to be closed for you never to be able to go in. It was kind of tough and it was sad, and you know, but at the same time there was a little bit of excitement because here I was the American kid in Spain, but I never really lived in the United States before, so it was kind of neat to go and, you know, move to the United States with my father, and then when he got stationed in the state of Florida, and do high school here, and later, you know, now my career as a fireman. Welcome to Firehouse 39 in the Port of Miami. I'm a Miami-Dade fire rescue firefighter, and I'm going to show you guys around the house. We work 24-hour shifts, so we're here all day, all night to help and protect everybody. And we have to live here in the station, cook here in the station, so we hang out with all the guys, so it's a fun way to come to work. I've had this Real Madrid crescent on my helmet now for a few years, and now there's some people that recognize me when I wear it and say, "A la Madrid," or, you know, stuff like that to me. It's been a long time since I've actually gone to a live game and actually watched my team play like that. And it was probably since the trench coat days of my abuelo, when he used to sneak me in the Bernabeu in the 80s, you know. Yeah, we're totally gonna, continue the family tradition, of the Real Madrid fans. It started back with my grandfather taking me to games, and now it continues on with my daughter Roxy. She's about the same age as I was when I was going to games in Madrid, so she'll get to be a part of that and understand the fan base behind one of the greatest teams on this planet. It's so embedded in my, in how I grew up. I just understood that these guys in white with this Real Madrid crest and the stripe through it, that was our team, and that's who we cheered for. So ever since I was a kid, I just always thought we were the champions, we always won everything or something like that. So I didn't quite grasp it back then. I didn't really understand the totality of really what an amazing team it's been throughout its whole 100-year history. ¡A la Madrid!